Oh, we're going to take out the single, and we are going to, 1 second, I'm going to want a bigger comb. Oh, there it is. Welcome, everybody, to the live stream. Welcome, everybody, to the live stream. How y'all doing? I'm going to have a chat. We're going to take out the singing bowl. What's happening, everybody? Are y'all keeping warm from the winter manufactured weather? Are y'all keeping warm from the manufactured weather? Yeah, good. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, they got us. It's been snowing since yesterday. About 12 degrees. It's definitely manufactured, if you know what I mean. That rhymes too. It's definitely manufactured, if you know what I mean. It's a good one. I thought you said he passed away or something. I thought he passed away, Jim Buckets, or Jim Baker's Buckets. No, he didn't. Okay. I thought maybe it's somebody else that came on the live and said that they were trolling, you know? I still don't know who that is, but, you know, do you, man? Get you some buckets if that's what you need, you know? Do you, man? If that's what you need, get you some. No, not really. I mean, not really. It's 12 degrees. I'm kind of getting used to it, you know? I've been in North Carolina now since 2018, so like 7 years. and my body's definitely adjusted this year. I had a massive shift, I feel like. So yeah, no complaints. Do I prefer the warmth over the cold? Let's say I would take tropical weather. I'd be in the Bahamas right now, all right, sitting on the beach, dipping my feet in the ocean, 70, 80 degrees. You know what I'm saying? Like I would, if I had a choice. But it's a change. You know what I'm saying? It's a change. It's been snowing. It's going to snow till tomorrow. Uh, and yeah, it is what it is. Am I grateful to be alive? Yeah. Am I grateful to experience this? Because it's only temporary. Before we know it, we'll be in spring and summer. And, so I take it like that. I take it as it's temporary, like everything else. You know what I mean? So just like I'm fasting this week, and I started yesterday, it was kind of like, okay, am I going to do it like Saturday or am I going to do it Sunday? I don't know yet. Not quite sure yet. Um, I'm not quite sure yet which one I'm going to do. So I made the decision, and I'm fasting till probably Thursday or Friday on water, coconut water. I didn't even bring my water in here, but electrolytes, water, coconut water, all that stuff. Um, and yeah, it'll be just fine. It's temporary. You know what I mean? Not only is it temporary, but it like creates mental discipline. Um, I think that one of the most difficult things for people to do is because of the way we've been programmed. Uh, I think the most difficult thing for people to not do is not eat. You know, um, and you know what? I heard this really profound statement yesterday, and as I was sitting and meditating, and with a group of people, someone made a statement and said, "Well, um, you're meditating for everyone else that's not able to." So there's people that were in the group that meditate daily as well, but their mind was going wild and they weren't able to sit in stillness. They did, but it was very challenging. Then you had a group of people in the group that said, "Well, I was able to sit in stillness like I was. I went into like this deep like lately I've been going to like other dimensions when I meditate." And I was very calm and peaceful and centered and grounded, and there was people in the group that weren't. So in me being grounded and centered and able to sit in stillness, I'm doing it for the ones that can't, the ones that are constantly distracted and have to stay busy and numb themselves and are sitting on a tablet or in front of a program, a box, watching the mainstream media. You know what I mean? Like me not watching it, me not going to McDonald's or Taco Bell, me not doing the things that everyone else, the majority is doing. I'm doing it for everybody else. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's very interesting when you look at it from that perspective. Hey, Donald Artwork, what's good, man? Welcome to the live stream. Appreciate you. Um, Sorry for just sliding into your DM. I came across your page and discovered you might need a logo or where did you slide in the DMs? I don't know. I didn't get no DM from you. Nah, man, we like our logo, but we definitely could use some other graphic stuff done. Um, well, definitely shoot us a DM with your work. But I don't really want to use somebody that does AI, uses AI. So if you use AI, then I'll pass. And I don't think Luna would either. If you do it yourself, like you actually design it and everything else, that's straight. Hit us up in the DMs on TikTok or Instagram or something, or email us at DarenandLuna@gmail. Otherwise, nah, I'm not interested. If it's like using AI, I don't want any kind of AI stuff. What about do you do stuff for like because I have a lot of designs, but I need to make them so that I can put up the clothing up on YouTube because I'm trying to design more stuff like this to have it printed. Um, and this was one of the things I did, and the breathe ones and different stuff. Are you able to do that so that I can submit it and have sweatshirts made and t-shirts and everything else and put on YouTube? Can you do that stuff? I'm assuming you can. But do you do it yourself? Did you get me? Did you hear what I said, Donald? Do you do stuff for apparel? What is my question? If I give you what I want designed, you actually do that for apparel, like sweatpants and sweatshirts and women's underwear and all that kind of stuff. We want to do like designs on everything, and men too, and hats and beanies. Oh, okay, all right, cool, man. Are you on Fiverr by any chance? So, like for example, like this I did right, but I like to have it redesigned. And would you be able to do something like this? Okay. All right. Yeah. Are you on Fiverr that I could find you on there? I'm taking out the singing bowl, y'all. But this is the original OG because I had to return all the other ones, and I got two of them coming. One on Saturday. Oh yes, okay. Um, how do I look you up on Fiverr? Are you Donald Artwork on Fiverr? Yeah, let me look. Let me check right now while you're here, and I'll shoot you a message on there. Cool, man. Glad you did uh, slide in my DMs, man. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. For real. Because you know what? I've been looking for somebody, like straight up. Um, Donald. Oh, I guess I could highlight this and copy it. Let's see if I can find you with this name. Results for Donald artwork. I'm imagining this got to be you. Do you have a lot of artwork on Fiverr that is Donald Trump in like cartoons? Actually, pretty funny too. Are you? Is your name Dimitri Nash on Fiverr? Here, let me post it in my in here. Okay, send me your Fiverr info at this email address. All right, there you go. Send me an email with your Fiverr information at that email address, okay? Because apparently this ain't you. I don't think. It does say graphic design. Are you Dimitri Nash? Is that you? Let me see if there's another one. Oh, there's a bunch of different ones under that name, Donald Artwork. So yeah, it's not really going to be. You have to send me a link or something, an email, because I definitely won't be able to find you. Donald Chang. There's just not. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to waste the time looking now. So just send me an email with your Fiverr info. All right, and we'll go from there. How's that sound? Okay, so this is the OG bowl, and they sent me the wrong one the other day. Okay, so I got a poll I want to put up too that I just came across. I thought of let me post this poll. Community moderation. Where's the polls now? What happened to all the polls? They take them away? Huh. They used to have like maybe you could do it when you have to do it on the computer? Huh. Oh, maybe I have to be signed into to that account. That's my email. No, that's my email, man. What are you talking about, man? I don't see your email. We will do a surprise giveaway. Give away to anyone in the USA, the United States. All right. Um, how do you do a poll? So I don't see it anymore. Or maybe this is it. Oh, here we go. Okay. Yeah, some odd reason, man, they don't have it on the phone anymore. Do you believe the winter storm was manufactured? See how many people think it was manufactured. No, I didn't see your email, dude. It's I don't know why, but it's not there. I don't want an option. I was going to make it a certain color, but get rid of the options. Start poll. Do you believe the winter storm was manufactured? There we go. No. Okay. All right. We got someone that said no right off the jump, man. Wow. Why wouldn't you think it was manufactured? Is my question. I think they're just trolling, man. To be quite honest. You might have to. Did you see my email? Is the question, because you might have to just put like your email and then a pound sign or something in a space, and then put whoever it's with, like separate it, because I think they block that stuff from coming through. That's what I think happens. All right. Okay. Happy Sunday to everybody, man, by the way. What I'm going to do is I want to try one of these new rings I got and see. They're kind of, actually, they're a lot smaller than this one. Might have to return these too just yet. They don't look like they're that great. I don't know. We'll see if how well it works. All right. Let me see if I can. There we go. I'll just lower this. There we go. Oh, it was something I didn't check. Hey, Lil Jordan W, what's good, man? How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Where are you at in the world? Yes, I'm on TikTok. It's at Daren and Luna. Here's the name. It's on Instagram. It's on TikTok. It's on all of it. Facebook. Go follow us on Facebook too, man, because we're trying to get to 100 followers so we can go live. Leading, healing. Hi again. Can't stay long. Yes. Still planning to email soon. Would there be a day this week good for the podcast? Nice bowl. Sound. Weekend. The real bowl. Concierge isn't at work today and is. Oh. I don't know. I'm not sure right now. I'm not sure right now. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're gonna be selling these on the on YouTube, so I'm gonna redesign it a little bit again, but it's gonna be very similar to this one. Thank you. Yeah, we got a lot of different ones, different stuff. Yeah, so E12. Wow, everybody's saying they don't believe the storm was manufactured. Wow. So are you guys like familiar with like cloud seeding and stuff of that nature? You know, like weather manipulation, and I don't even know if those people that are voting are even in the chat. But yeah, that's our TikTok right there, and Instagram and Facebook. It's at Daren and Luna. And please go follow us on Facebook, because we're at 59 followers on Facebook. We need 100 so we can go live. I want to stream on Facebook too. Oh yeah. I gave you it. Didn't I post it in the chat already? I said we're on TikTok too. Here's the email. That's the email address. Did you get it? Let me know if you see it in the chat. No, but it can it allows you to reach more people. That's the key. We want to reach more people on all the platforms. You know. And people do still go live on Facebook, but I want to stream on all of them at the same time. That's what I'm saying. Like Twitch and YouTube and TikTok and Facebook and Instagram all at once. You know what I'm saying? And bring all the followers together so we can then reach more people. That's the whole purpose behind it. You know, obviously, you know, of course. So this is like the yeah. Go ahead, Donald. Email, fire away, man. Do it up, man. Yes, it's all gonna just turn back to ice, man. It's like kind of waste of energy to do that crap right now. This guy's like out there shoveling, and I'm like, oh, it's gonna be snowing like all day today, and it's gonna turn to ice and everything else. And he's like shoveling his driveway, and I'm just like, okay, well, it's all gonna turn to ice anyway. It's gonna freeze. So he thinks he's gonna get off his driveway doing it that way. It's kind of backwards to me. I've seen a memory on Facebook of a YouTube video, and we are the ones with hundreds of bowls and a mini shop. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. Well, I got 2 new bowls coming. All right. I got another bowl coming on Saturday, and then another one on between like February 2nd and February 8th, I think. But right now, I wanted to just talk about this winter weather and the manufacturing happening with it. And I also want to talk about fasting because I'm fasting as we speak. Probably again till probably Thursday. I'm going to fast. Thursday, I'll probably pause from fasting, unless my body wants me to stop sooner. Again, I haven't decided yet, but I don't really usually put like this Like, oh, this is what I'm going to do, and this is how long it's going to happen, and whatever it is, it is. And see, like this bowl, man. So I ordered 2 singing bowls. Oh, I get chills, man, every time I play this thing, man. This bowl, it doesn't take much. Like, it holds the sound, it sustains the sound, but I've noticed with his products, he's as I showed you guys in previous lives, he's cheapened up on the quartz crystal that he uses. It's not as thick as it used to be, man. This thing is so thick. I mean, if I tried to find a bowl like this now, it would cost you a lot more than they're selling them for. The bowls they sell now are just ridiculous. They're cheaply made. They blow all over the place. And this was kind of my test with his products. He sent me the wrong item. It wasn't even the color that it was supposed to be. It was the wrong size. It was tuned to the wrong chakra. So I'm supposed to be getting an 11-inch, which is an inch bigger than this one. I want to see how thick the quartz is on it and how well it's made compared to this one. Because, like I said, I think they've, like, what's the word? Subbed out their work to someone else. Because I don't really think it's theirs anymore. This was like post 2020 when I got this singing bowl. And if you can see how thick the quartz is, look at this. Look at the rim, how thick it is. It's like as thick as my finger is. And you don't get that no more, man. These singing bowls now, nothing like that. This thing is so heavy. It's like, as I said, it's nothing. They're not like these anymore, you know? And the sound quality is like next to none, you know? So where's everybody from, man? Are you all like, are you all like dealing with this craziness winter weather? And you best believe I ain't getting out. I did that once before. I shoveled the snow like too early, and then it started to freeze the driveway. I ain't gonna do that this time. So, we got 7 votes, and all of you said no. Wow, really? Not one person thinks it's manufactured? That's crazy. I would love to hear. Oh wait, we did get some people that said yes. Okay, it was covered up. Oh, I've been thinking all along. We got 71% said no, 29% said yes. That's crazy that we have more people believing that it's natural. Nah, man. Do you guys not see what's happening in the skies? Like, for real. I mean, a lot of people are so distracted they don't see it because they're just so busy they don't take the time to look up and even question anything. But here on this channel, man, we question everything, y'all. Everything. We don't just settle for what they tell us. Okay? We question it all. But there's still a lot of people, man, that are deeply programmed and are still not awake to what's happening on the planet. You know, what's been going on for thousands of years. I mean, listen, man, I get it. I get the different sides of everything. I get people say, well, you got to work, you got to pay bills. I understand that. Okay. But what, like, wouldn't you think, like, there's got to be something different? There's got to be something, like, it just doesn't make sense that why you would choose, okay? Because, again, we're not victims to coming onto this planet. Our soul chose to be here. Meaning you chose to be here. Right? So in doing so, why would you choose to come here and just work 80 hours a week to then get ill, to then leave the planet. Like, what kind of enjoyment is that? Or to be like in lack or scarcity or broke or poor or struggling or sick or ill or any of these things. Why would you think you as a soul would choose? What fun would that be to come here and have that experience? And yet, you have different people's perspectives saying, because you're always going to have, you're going to have people that are on opposing sides, and that's what makes the world go round. The differences of opinions. But at the same time, man, it's like, I said to myself, why would I do that? Why would I choose to come here? Yeah, I know I chose to came here. I know I chose to be here to assist humanity in this massive evolutionary shift in human consciousness. I know that I chose to be here to wake people up, because I wouldn't be sitting on here. I wouldn't have thousands of videos out on different social media platforms trying to spread the word, trying to plant seeds, trying to, like, do you think if everyone knew that fasting was good for you and that it was like, would actually help you reset your body, if that was a thing and everybody knew it was a thing, what would happen? I thought about it yesterday, and I'm like, while everyone's running to the stores trying to get bread and milk and all these different things, what if everybody just fasted? They'd clean their body out. They'd cleanse. They'd probably get to the desired weight they want to be at. They'd be healthier. Their mind would be clear. You'd feel better. And yet, what do? They put you in fear that it's something to be scared of. Watch out. You better not do that. You have to eat. How are you going to get your nourishment? All this kind of stuff. Like, your body knows what to do. If that's something you're being guided to do, like a lot of people are, your body knows what to do. Your body is super intelligent, much more intelligent than the ego trying to understand and figure it all out. The body knows what to do. The body is always moving towards healing. It's like anything else, but again, we've been taught that we have to do it all. We have to figure it out. We have to make it happen. We have to push. We have to grind. We have to make it all happen. Right? These are all programs, conditioning to keep you enslaved in the matrix, to keep you enslaved in the system, just like these storms, just like when I was in Florida. I cannot tell you how many hurricanes we had. And I can tell you right now that they were all manufactured. And all so that people would run to the store, be scared, be fearful, and just buy tons of shit that they don't have the money to even buy, to put themselves in more debt, and then be even more scared, to lower their frequency and their vibration so that they do attract the storm towards them. Because keep in mind, man, where we focus our attention, right? It always goes back to, what is I'm trying to think of tell me what it is again. Energy, where our attention goes, energy flows, right? So wherever we're putting our attention, wherever we're focusing our attention on, we're attracting it energetically, because again, everything is energy. Every single thing. This bowl, this singing bowl, I'm energy, you're energy. This singing bowl mallet is energy. It's all made of energy. That's all it is. And so where we focus our attention is what we're going to create. So if they can get you to focus your attention on all this negativity, like we've all been programmed and conditioned to do since we were little, then what are we doing, man? We're going to stay poor and struggling and not with a high vibration, not knowing that we're abundant, not knowing that we can attract anything and everything, not knowing we can have it all. because we don't believe it. And the root thing is the belief. It all goes down and points down to belief systems and what you've been programmed and conditioned to believe. I appreciate that, man. And I send you love right back, man. Okay? I send you love. I know that you're trying to spew negativity, and you know what? I send you a lot of love, man. That's it. Because I know who I am. I know what I'm here to do. I know what's been happening for thousands of years, and we're breaking the cycle. And it's okay if you're suffering and in pain and want to project it onto somebody else. So I wish you all the best, man. So have a wonderful day, man. And, you know, keep shining your light bright. Keep spreading love and kindness, man. We just mention your name so everybody knows who you are. Deceptive Maple. Have a wonderful day, Deceptive Maple. And you don't have to be here, man. You know, that's what's so great about the world. You don't have to be here. You can tune into another frequency. You can go on to another YouTube live. But the fact of the matter is, secretly, from a soul standpoint, I'm making sense to you. And you're vibing with what I say, or you wouldn't be here. So anyway, I wish you all the best, man. I ain't giving my attention or energy towards any of that negativity. But as I said, before, and I'll say it again, you know, we have to be the change makers. We do. And as I said earlier in the live stream, when I sit down and I meditate and I'm able to sit in stillness, I'm doing it for everyone that is not able to. I'm making the choices to put healthy things in my body. I'm making the choices to fast, to cleanse, to clean out my body, to detox for others that aren't able to. And it all points back to when we change the world. When we heal the world. I see that more votes are coming in. So we got 10 votes, 20% yes, 80% no. Okay. Well, keep it coming, man. Keep the poll coming. Keep the poll coming. Keep voting. I appreciate y'all, man. Whether you say no or you say yes, it doesn't matter. I appreciate everybody in general. And I thank you all, man. And I hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. And, you know, it's time we spread more love, man, around the world. The nice thing is, as we are legit, like moving into the golden age. We are moving into the age of love. We are moving into the new earth. where there's going to be so many beautiful things available to us. We just have to get through these times. And I've said this again, I've said this before, and I'll say it again, that we've never gone through this massive evolutionary shift in the way that we're going through it, in physical form. We left the planet, we left the body, we didn't stay here while our bodies were transforming. We just left, and new bodies were given that we inhabited, that already had upgraded to the point where the planet was at whatever frequency the planet was at that time. So this is the first, and it will be one of the only first times that we are going to be able to be here while everything's changing and transforming. And most of us are going to see the massive changes, and most of us are going to be a part of it. And most of us are going to be here to assist humanity when they wake up, and when the planet wakes up, and when these massive shifts actually happen. We are going to have to hold space for one another, for different people that are not able to really necessarily handle the changes that are happening. And they're happening extremely fast as we speak. Yeah, I know. Same here, man. Trust me. Same here. Quack. I agree with you, man. I've been waiting for 47 years, my friend. I woke up at 7 years old, man. And let me tell you what, man, people are waking up and they're confused and they're lost and they are disoriented and they don't understand. And it's like they've been doing stuff that they question now everything. And we need to be there to hold space. We've got to hold space for them. And that's what a lot of us are here for. A lot of us went through all of this to be there for others, to be there for humanity. A lot of us went through it ahead of the masses in order to be able to handle what's coming. Because the ones that are definitely their heads under the sand and they're completely asleep to what has been going on and what is going on are going to be rudely awakened. Excuse me, let me use the right word. Are going to be rocked and are going to need support to handle the things that they could not imagine have been going on for thousands of years. Especially when we begin to have more contact from higher dimensional beings, from extraterrestrials, which is coming soon. I mean, it's already happening for a lot of us. It's already been happening for a lot of us. And aside from all the things that have been going on, that people still keep their head under the sand. They don't want to know what is happening. It's not a conspiracy theory, man. It's far from it, man. The planet's waking up. People are waking up. It's happening. We're moving into a higher frequency, a higher vibration. You either are going to wake up and go along with it, or you're not, and you're going to choose otherwise. And most that don't want to believe it are going to leave and transition on, and all is welcomed and okay. I mean, I don't judge anybody for what they choose to do and how they choose to do it. I'm just here to share. People have been saying what for thousands of years? This awakening? No, no, they definitely have not. I don't know if you're referring to the awakening. because this is the Great Awakening, and we are raising our frequency and our vibration. The planet is changing. It's whether or not you choose to, where you choose to focus your attention and your energy. And you can either choose to focus it on negativity or positivity, or what you want to create, because you are a powerful creator like we all are. All of the earliest Christians thought that this was going to happen during their... Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Well, I believe it's going to happen in my time. I don't expect like some Messiah or anything, or somebody's going to come down and save us or anything like that. But do I believe that this is the times that we're going through massive change with everything? Yes. Do I believe that we're beginning to realize that we can heal ourselves? We're beginning to realize that the things that they've been peddling and pushing have been not for our highest and greatest good? Yes. Do I believe humanity's beginning to wake up, that people in white coats are not looking out for you? The mainstream is corrupted, and the government and all these different things and these systems, and that they all need to come down, and we need to come together and spread more love, like this sweatshirt says. Listen, man, it is so much better and easier and to love one another than hate someone. The amount of energy that you have to exert to hate someone else, or to have anger towards others, is so draining, and in fact causes disease in the body, because the root cause of the big C, that C word, of the thing that most people, that is so rampant, is from a spiritual standpoint, is suppressed anger. And they have not taught us how to use anger in a healthy way. They've just taught us to suppress it. And then when you suppress it, you're creating disease in your body. Okay, well, that's fine. I don't expect you to believe in it, man. You don't have to, and you have free will, and you can choose whatever you want, my friend. And I still have love for you. Yes, but not everybody believes that, man. No, I don't think I have seen that. What is it? I don't really know what it is. What is it about? Um, yes, all the people that... I mean, why do you have to be a scientist, anyways? I mean, scientists can't prove that there's a God. You know what I'm saying? Well, you keep typing in the chat, and you're like saying it's garbage and all this stuff, and then it's like you said you're leaving, and then you continue to type in the chat. So hey, if you want to stay, stay, man. No one's telling you to stay or go, or not have an opinion or have an opinion. I don't judge you. You're certainly judging me, but I'm not judging you. Okay. There's a lot of trolls on today. I'll tell you that much. I've read Carl Sagan. All right. Well, you have a nice day, man. I appreciate you, and I send you a lot of love. Um, it's all good, man. You can believe whatever you want to believe, man. You can have whatever kind of opinion you want to have. I don't. It don't bother me. Um, okay. Well. Have a wonderful day, man. You should start by not judging others, man. That's what you should start doing. You know. And if you don't like what someone has to say, then that's okay. And keep it moving and move on. Okay, well, that's what you believe. So, and that's all good, man. Okay, man, you guys are definitely trolling. And all right, well, have a nice day, man. Let's um, let's send you on your way, my friend. Because clearly you don't have anything nice to say. So take it easy, my friend. And same for you, buddy. Take it easy. I wish you all the best. I send you a lot of love, my friend. It's interesting how people have to downgrade others to make themselves feel better. It's very sad that we live in the world like that. Um, very sad. Uh, but it is what it is. And I know who I am. And quite frankly, I really don't care. I'm go- I'm going to keep speaking from a place where I connect to God and God connects to me. And I know that what I'm doing is what I'm here to do. And I know that there's going to be people in oppositions that don't like it. Oh man, Robert, you just missed like some mad trolling, Robert. Like I just had to delete so many people, man. Um, you you just come in right after I just took like I had to go like this and like the Matrix, man, and go like this and dodge the bullets. You know what I mean? There's some mad trolls in here, man. Let me tell you what. Just um, you know, putting me put essentially name calling and all kinds of stuff. You know. Oh, you're able to see the messages. Well, welcome to the live, man. Glad you made it now. I had to block them because they just were getting like um, really just name calling and everything else. And I just like, I'm not tolerating this shit, man. You know what? Take it elsewhere. You don't agree with what I have to say, then go somewhere else, man. You don't have to like because you have it makes you feel better. It makes you feel better to put someone else down. Then go do that with someone else. Yeah, degrading someone else. Sadly, they'll go back to be yeah miserable after. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's kind of essentially what they were doing, man. Is degrading and downgrading, and I'm not going to tolerate that crap, man. It doesn't bother me, but I'm not going to tolerate that shit. Like you can, I let you stay here for a while, and you overstayed your welcome. First of all, this one guy said that he was leaving because it was a bunch of bullshit. And then he stayed and continued to comment over and over again when he said he was leaving like 20 minutes ago, you know? Um, yeah. And it's sad that we constantly have to talk about this. You know how many YouTube channels I go on and people are like you could see and these are people that have like a 500,000 followers and they constantly have to address the comments and how people are rude and obnoxious and downgrade and and don't critically think. And it's like, remember that what you say about someone else you're actually saying about yourself. And that's the sad thing that they don't realize. The two gentlemen that were in here were calling themselves stupid. They weren't calling me it. They were calling themselves it because they don't know any different. They don't know any better. And I'm here trying to teach these things, and they want to name call, and they want to downgrade, and instead of listening and learning, they allow their ego to get in the way. And because of the pain and suffering they're in, they feel like, well, if I'm in pain, I'm going to make you feel the pain that I'm in, or because I'm suffering, you're going to suffer just as well. You know what I mean? Like that mentality, like misery loves company type of mentality. And I'm not going to tolerate that in here, man. This is what I tolerate: love. We love one another, man. Treat each other how you want to be treated, you know? And yeah, yeah. So, you know, you can disagree in a respect. Yeah, exactly. But not name call people and downgrade them and and because they have an opinion, and listen, here's the thing, man. Every single one of us live on in our own reality. And that's the truth. Why? Because we each have had our own experiences. We each have had our own, um, you know, perspective and perception on through the lens of what we grew up and experienced. So, what one sees the world in, another may not, and that's okay. And yet, people think that everyone should be the way they are. Like, well, and listen, I'm vegan, and you guys know I'm vegan. I talk about this all the time, but I'm not. I don't. I don't identify as a vegan because at any point in my life, my body may want meat, and I will change, and if that's what my body is calling for, and so I don't identify as it. And I won't sit here and be like, well, I'm not going to be friends or date someone that eats meat. I'm not going to be around people that eat meat. I think you're a disgrace and disgusting individual if you eat meat, blah, blah, blah. And starting to get into this argumentative fighting mode because you choose a certain way that your body requests or wants. And I disagree with people like that think that everyone should be exactly the way they are. And that if they have an opinion, then yeah, you love meat, so great. Keep eating meat. I don't judge you for that. And I will never do that. And I will never tell you that you're wrong for doing so. I respect you and I respect what you choose. Just as I would hope that you would respect me that I choose not to eat meat anymore at this point in my life. Does that mean I will never do it? No. Does that mean tomorrow or 5 days from now when I'm done with this fast that I may choose to eat meat again? It's like, man, we're ever changing and we're always changing. And 1 minute we may feel some type of way, and another minute we may have a different opinion. Another minute we may say that we think that the world is going to hell in a handbasket, and then another moment we'll change and be like, no, but this is what we have to go through in order to get to the other side, to get to the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. You know what I'm saying? Like, one person may see it as everything is going to hell, and another person may see it as, wow, this is all falling apart and collapsing so that we can all build from a place of love. It's a matter of your perception, your perspective. Everyone's is different in how they view the world and how they view everyone around them, and what they feel is going to be for their reality in their world, And again, as I said, it's sad that I have to even talk about this. I would think by now we should be at a place where we can respect each other, where we can treat each other how we want to be treated. The name calling, the downgrading, I see it in all these. You go on Facebook and that's all people in these groups, these local groups, and people are just putting each other down for asking a question. Well, I saw someone posted a post in my local area, okay? And here's a great example. And basically said, how are the roads? I might have to go to work. And every person was so rude. What the F? Stay home. It's dangerous out there. What the hell is wrong with you? Blah, blah, blah. And then people have to sit there and explain, well, I'm a first responder. I'm an emergency worker. I'm a cop. I'm a this, whatever. And what did everybody do? Just rudely respond. Like, who the hell are you to tell someone to stay the hell home if they have to go somewhere? Maybe they have a family member they have to get to that had something go on. That's not your business. But yet you choose to comment, take some of your own energy to comment in a rude way, not realizing that your comment is going to impact potentially hundreds of thousands of people that are going to see that post. And it's like people still just don't get it. That when what they say impacts others. You're not just impacting, like those people coming in here and name calling me and putting me down and all this stuff. They're not just impacting me, man. They're impacting everybody that's on the live already, that potentially will come on the live in the future, that will watch the replay. The same goes for when you comment below a video or you comment in a chat. You're not only impacting who you're commenting to, you're impacting millions of people that will probably see that in the future. Kids, adults, you're showing people that that's okay to act that way. That's okay to treat people like that. And then not realizing that, well, you putting someone down or name calling them, you're actually calling yourself that. You're actually putting yourself down. Yeah, good to see you too, Curtis. Appreciate you, brother. No, it's all good, man. It's all good. it needed to be addressed. It's long overdue, man. That said, they are welcome to stay and engage in grown-up discussions. What they aren't allowed to do is insult. Exactly. And sometimes, man, you have to address this stuff. And sometimes people don't want to hear it. Sometimes, you know, they want to avoid what's actually happening in the world because, it's time that people get put in their place, and it's time that, they don't get away with treating others in those ways. Maybe they've bullied people for a long period of time. Well, they're not going to come in here and bully me. I'll tell you that much, because I'll boot their ass out. And when I boot them out, I'll send them love on the way out. So, yeah, exactly, Robert, exactly. So it's like sometimes, man, you just got to put people in their place, man. They need to be reprimanded, and they need to, um, because maybe other people just allow them to act the way they do, and um, no one has, you know, said anything to them, and they just basically just like kind of, you know, uh, allow them to treat others and act in that way, and they're not going to do it in my presence. Yeah, yeah, man. Respect all people, man. I mean, listen, the laws of the universe and the way the universe works is what you give, you receive, right? Exactly. You just said it exactly what I was going to say, Robert. The laws of the universe. Give respect, and you're going to get respect. Give love, and you're going to get love. Help someone that's in need, and you're going to be helped. But when you come in and because listen, man, at the end of the day, people don't realize, they just don't get it, that they're being watched. And I'm not even talking about the phones watching them. I'm not even talking about the cameras on the roads and all this kind of crap. I'm talking about from the other side of the veil. Every single thing you do in life is being recorded and put into the Akashic records. Okay? So, however you are moving in the world, it's being recorded. So if you think you're actually getting away with it because you think that you can just walk around and just treat anybody however the hell you want to treat them, and there's going to be no consequences for it, then you're sadly mistaken. And I want any troll to watch this that sees this. I hope that they get something out of it. I hope it plants a seed and they change. Because nobody's really addressing it. They just dust it under the rug and block the troll. Instead of explaining to them and showing, hey, listen, man, I want you to know and understand, if you're even open and receptive to even hear what I have to say, that what you give, you are going to receive back. It's like a boomerang, like throwing a boomerang, and the boomerang comes back. So it's like it's like what do people do with a gun when they when they point at someone, right? The thumb points back at you, right? It's like, think about it, man. When you point at someone else, you're pointing at yourself. When you're blaming someone else for doing something, you're blaming yourself. You don't even actually realize it. When you're, yelling and cursing at someone for doing something, your mind and body does not know the difference, whether you're talking to somebody else or yourself. And words hold a vibration and a frequency. It's hard work being mean. Kindness is far simpler. Yeah, yeah. I mean, listen, you know what's going to happen? Like, for example, like that gentleman that, you know, that gentleman that uh, was downgrading and name calling and everything else. He's going to leave the live stream and he'll go to somewhere else and do it to somebody else and do it to somebody else till there's nobody else to do it to. And then he'll feel bad and doesn't know why he feels bad and angry and pissed off and have no idea why. And let me tell you what, man, I know how it felt. And the only thing that what ends up happening is you become like your heart closes. It becomes dark. People don't want to be around you. All kinds of negative stuff happens to you. Bad things constantly happen. You attract all those lower frequencies and vibrations, and then you wonder one day why, and you don't know why, and you don't understand, and then now you have to clean up your own side of the road from all that you did to others, and then it takes a lot of time before finally your side of the road is clear. Don't just think that you could sit here and mistreat others and disrespect others and then, oh yeah, just go out and I'll be like, here's $50. I love you, man. And then all is well and everything changes. No, man, you got to clean your mind up now. You got to clean your nervous system up. You got to do all this inner work to change the way that you have been showing up to now the way that you want to show up. And usually, typically, it takes hitting rock bottom for that to happen. Whether it be a health challenge, losing everything, just, things that you didn't want to lose in your life that you end up losing, my hope, man, is just that somebody watches this that is trolling and changes. I know that I'm not here to change everybody, and I know that that's not going to happen and that's not possible. But I can have, pipe dreams, and I could hope that becomes a reality, that people start realizing and waking up that the way they move makes a big difference, and how they show up makes a big difference. It's because they don't have real conversations with themselves. They should ask themselves, why do I feel I need to be mean to a total stranger? Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't necessarily agree with that, but I respect your opinion. First, Dr. Dead, I respect your opinion. I do believe that they do, but they've just been hurt a lot. And I'm not justifying anything. but it all points back to hurt people hurt people. You notice? No, we do, man. We do. We do, Curtis. And I remember you, Curtis. I figured it out. I told you I added it. Yeah, exactly, Robert. You're spot on. Um, they're numb. They're numb to it, and they don't even realize. Like, first of all, they're so disconnected that they don't realize that they're actually, you know, impacting the world. They don't realize that we're all one and we're all connected. Yeah, just keep your head up, Curtis. Keep your head up, brother. Robert, do you see anything on your end? Like, there's a thing where you can donate. I mean, Curtis was telling me this a while ago. Oh my God, I'm so sad to hear that. Someone opened the door and put a pit bull in your chicken coop and then locked it in. All my chickens died but one. Wow, I'm so sorry, bro. No, because he says that there's supposed to be another one where you can donate coins. And I've seen it on people's lives. Yeah, there's a show your support one, but it's not the one because I've tried that. I've looked at that. There's another one, and I looked into it, and I forget what it was called now. Someone opened the door on my chicken coop, put the pit bull inside, and then locked it. Found it yesterday evening. Had to call the cops. Wow, that's terrible. A bullseye logo? Well, what does the bullseye logo do? Oh, that's good that they're going to rehome it. Wow. That's sick, man. That's what I'm talking about right now about, you know, like why would someone do that? You know what I'm saying? Like why would you even I just couldn't I can't even understand how you could even it's a little floating present. Yeah, yeah, he said it's a little floating present. And I've seen it on people's lives. Unless it's over here. No. Yeah, and he's been wanting to like donate a floating gift. I don't know why we don't have it on here. It's news usually next to the chat bar. Yeah, yeah. And I don't know why it's not here. I don't even see it. I don't think even on the phone either. Um, no, it's usually next to the chat bar. Yeah, yeah. I don't know why it's not though. I've been trying to figure it out, and I found it, and then for some odd reason it disappeared. See what this guy says. Hi, good morning. Well, well, okay, you accept. Heck no. Are you kidding me? Heck no. No way in heck, man. No, sorry. Not with all I am including the lowest. Okay, let me go back to the chat. As for myself, I have a TBI. I know when someone is sad, but I do not care. But I pretend to care. I feel nothing when one dies, but I pretend to feel something. Hmm. I, I, yeah. I mean, that's just programming, my friend. First doctor. That's just programming. I mean, that's. I mean, and I assume you're a man, so you've been programmed and conditioned to not have feelings and not feel. And then if you do, you probably go towards numbing out, like scrolling, doom scrolling, or gaming, or drinking, or food, or you know, any kind of distraction humanly possible, because we haven't been taught how to feel and that it's okay to feel. Oh, I got you. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly. You try, man. Eventually, you're you're you'll be guided more and more towards that, because we're moving into a planet where everything is heart centered, and you can't numb out from everything anymore. You can't avoid it. You can't distract it. That's why all these things are being put in our face, like the government and the trails in the sky and the manufactured weather and the trafficking and all this stuff, because we need to have it in our face. We've been avoiding everything for thousands of years, and that's why everybody keeps complaining about the government not having transparency, food not being transparent, all these things. Like, people aren't authentic and real. They go on social media and they fake who they are. Take a picture next to a Maserati, a Maserati, and it's not really theirs. You know what I mean? Like, this is all coming to a head. We're not, this is the year of authenticity. And if you're not real, you're going to be forced into being real. And that's just, I mean, it's like, I can't say it any other nicer way, man. We're being forced to literally become the warriors that we always have been. But it's like everyone just points fingers and blames everybody else and doesn't take responsibility for themselves and doesn't clean their own road up, you know? And we're getting to the point where we can't hide anymore who we truly are. To be in a friend group, or to be in a relationship, be at a job, or whatever, the authentic you is coming out. And if you're not in alignment with your soul's desire and what your soul came here to do, well, trust and believe, your soul is knocking, and it will happen. And that's not me to put you in fear, you know? Oh, I got you. I got you. Well, I mean, listen, the first step, dread, is admitting it and being aware and awake to it. And by you stating it here, the awareness is the first step. So good for you, man. You actually acknowledge it and you're aware of it. And you're aware that you don't have these feelings. And trust and believe, man, everything that you're saying, I had the same thing. I never cried. I never felt anything when someone died in my family. Like I loved my grandmother and my grandfather as a kid, right? But like when their funeral was, I was the only one not crying. I could not cry. So I know what you're talking about. Until God brought me to my knees, until I hit rock bottom multiple times, to the point where I begged for help and I cried. I couldn't stop crying because it all came flooding out. I couldn't avoid it anymore. I couldn't run from it anymore. I couldn't run from myself anymore. And you're good, hats off to you, man, for actually being aware and noticing it. Yeah, exactly. I feel the same way, Robert, as you do. Well, good for you, man. That's what's going to get you through everything, Dread. Speak to God. Ask God to help you feel again. And you will. You will, brother. Still what? You know you should feel, so you fake it. Some are trying, man. And that's all anyone can ask. Yeah, at least they're trying. Exactly. I'd say the same thing, man. At least you're trying, man. I mean, I used to take words literally too, and I don't anymore because you know what? I've grown and changed, and I have feelings and emotions, and I recognize that I do, and I'm not afraid to show them. That's the one key thing is like you not being afraid to show them. Like if you cry, you cry. But like I said, men have been taught to hide those things, to not cry, that it's not okay, that if you cry, you're going to get sick. If you cry, you're not a man. If you have feelings, you're not a man. You've got to just push through and grind. Like that's if somebody dies, then they just die. We were taught to come down here and have feelings. That's a part of the experience. But feelings, and here's the key to why they've suppressed it. Okay, I'm putting you guys on some game, man. This is why they've wanted us to suppress it because feelings are connected to manifestation. And if you want that car, you have to feel it in your body to manifest that car. If you want that house, if you want all that money, you've got to feel it first. The emotions are connected to the manifestation. So if they could cut off your feelings and your emotions, then all you're going to do is be crashing out and suppressing it to the point where you become angry. And then you look crazy, and then you crash out, and then people don't want to be around you like I did. I was a ticking time bomb. And then it's going to be more challenging and difficult for you to manifest anything in your life because again, if you don't know how to have a feeling, you're not going to know how to manifest something. Again, you have to feel it. Feel what it feels like to have that car. Feel what it feels like to be in that big house that you want, on that trip in the Bahamas, laying on the beach. You've got to feel it. It's connected with the feelings and the emotions and everything else. And that's how you manifest, you create. It's all connected, man. Wow, Fatima, I haven't seen you in like forever, man. I hope all is well, man. You can't give up, man. This is what we came here for, y'all. This is what we came here for, man. And we've got to be the we've got to be the ones showing everybody else that it's possible. You know what I'm saying? We've got to show that it's possible. Interesting discussion. I think in my healing, I have realized I have been gaslighted out of feeling actual anger. Yeah, everybody has. I mean, you're not the only one. Every single person on this planet, because that's the one thing that they don't teach you is how to um, use anger in a healthy way. Damn, I gotta get going, y'all. I went way over the time I was planning on going. Um, they don't want you to know how to use anger in a healthy way. They want you to suppress it, because then it turns into the big C, which, CAN, the thing that's so rampant on the planet, because if you suppress anger, anger turns into TUMOR, in your body, and dis-ease and discomfort and pain and all of those things. Then if you have that, you don't know how to deal with it. You don't know how to do it in a healthy way. So then you're in the medical system, feeding them, and they're pill popping you and pushing pills, and so that you suppress it even more. It's all a game, of course. So I knew I didn't like someone who passed away, and I was supposed to feel sad for them when I didn't. I do believe I was always an empath, but the truth telling they didn't like. It's the latter that has now made me empowered. Yeah, exactly. And this is the year of empowerment and authenticity. Hmm. I got you. To get food and have shelter. I need food to live. I need shelter for protection when I sleep. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yep, I struggle with that too. I'm very blunt. I don't beat around the bush. Me either, man. Trust me, I don't. Makes us look some kind of way. Yeah, and then you'll be told that you're not spiritual. That's the common thing. Because if you display any sort of anger, you're not spiritual. You're not a loving person. You're not a kind person. When in fact, anger is a healthy emotion. And that's why so many of us struggle with pain in our body, because we struggle with being spiritual and not displaying that, because we were taught that anger is bad. So then we struggle and fight internally with, well, what am I supposed to do? Like, how do I handle this anger that I'm feeling and not look like a crash out? Yeah, well, yeah, that too, exactly. I've always felt sadness in the truest form of emotion. Yeah, yeah. Well, because again, sadness is right before anger, you know, and um, and again, that's another thing that we were taught. Um, you can't be sad. You have to be happy all the time. You can't have any other emotion but happiness and joy and excitement. That's it. Nothing else. When it's okay to feel sad, it's okay to feel angry, it's okay to feel depressed. But then you judge yourself, and then you end up being depressed forever. And then people end up on drugs and all kinds of things because of it. Because again, we weren't taught how to emotionally regulate. And I hope that the newer school, Rip into Light, that me and Luna are cultivating and creating, will be able to help kids and adults, work with their emotions in a better, healthier way, and um, it's things that we were just not taught. and it was purposefully done. Um, yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, you know, no emotion is black and white. Happiness bleeds into sadness. Sadness bleeds into anger. Exactly. And as long as you just be with it, it will dissipate. But the moment you fight it and you're like, I don't want to feel this, I don't want to be angry, I don't want to feel sad, and you're fighting it, it's the moment it stays and continues to get louder. But the moment that you just let it be and you let it move, because emotions are energy and they just want to move like a river. So you just have to be with it, be with that anger, be with that sadness. You don't need to crash out. You don't need to like run around and you like just be with the anger. Let it, feel it in your body. It just wants to be seen. That's the easiest, fastest way to move through an emotion, is be with it. Feel it in your body and it won't get louder. But the moment we fight it and we kick and scream and we fight against it, we're putting up resistance, which then causes the emotion to become louder and louder because it just wants to be seen and heard. And if you allow it to be seen and heard, it will move just like a river. It will move just like blood in your body. It just moves naturally. But we weren't taught that. Yeah, exactly. And all of these things that we experience will stick around because we're not willing to just be with it. We're afraid of it. So then it just gets louder. Let me tell you what, man, when I first started fasting like several years ago, man, let me tell you what, man, that's a big reason why people don't fast and aren't able to, because um, everything you hear, like you feel everything, you notice everything. Your senses and emotions and everything are so much more heightened when you fast. And you are going to feel everything. And you're going to hear your voice saying you want that pizza and you want that pint of ice cream. And I don't feel any of that anymore. I don't notice any of that anymore. Yeah, I get sensations of hunger at certain points, but I just be with it, and it moves like a river, you know? And we're going into almost day one of my fast. I started, my last meal was yesterday for dinner in the afternoon. I don't know, 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock or something like that. And now we're going, and we're going to do it, and it's going to be all good, man. And I'm doing it for the collective. I'm doing it for all of humanity. And for the people that can't and are struggling and aren't able to, because I know that I can do it. I know I'm strong enough to do it. I know there's nothing I'm scared of about it. And I know that it's for the betterment of me, my soul, my highest good, and all of humanity. Yeah, let them wash over you and do their job. Don't try to stop the flow of your chi. Yeah, because that's exactly it. And that's why people have blood clots and, you know, because it's just stuck and blocked energy that they don't want to address and acknowledge. So then they have pain in their hips or their chest or their neck or back or shoulders and I'm not going to sit here and say I'm perfect with it either. But I do my best and I try. And that's the best you can do, man. So with that being said, man, we're almost on here for 2 hours, y'all. And I love you all from the bottom of my heart, man, for real. And we're going to close this live out with nothing but positivity, man. Nothing but sending love around the world. I love you all, man. And please like, subscribe, share, and comment. You can send us donations if you feel called to. We have a super chat. We have different forms of payment methods on our website at darenandluna.com. You can just subscribe and tap the like button. You can join us on our school membership platform. You can follow us on all social media platforms at Daren and Luna. Anything is welcome. We have a P.O. box. You can send us a card if you feel called to, a gift. And if you don't and you just want to subscribe and tap the like button, that is welcomed as well. I love you all, man. I appreciate you all, man, supporting mine and Luna's journey and adventure to the Great Awakening, to assisting humanity and waking up, remembering who they are and why they came here and what they came here to do. And we are changing the world, man. We, in fact, are changing the planet. With your help, with my help, we're all doing it together. I truly love you all from the bottom of my heart. And I appreciate you. And I love this like-minded community we're cultivating together. We're creating the new earth, man, together. So I love you all, man. I love you all, and I appreciate you all, and I see you on the next live, on the next video, or somewhere around the world. Until then, let's go. Tap that like button, subscribe to the channel. Do it all, man. And you're welcome, man, for the morning cup of coffee, brother. Happy Sunday. I love you all, man. I got 2 new singing bowls coming, Robert. I got one coming this Saturday and one coming between February 2nd and February 8th. So stay tuned. We got more singing bowls we're going to trial out. I returned all the other ones, but this one. This one is staying. This is the OG. The OG. You can't get bowls like this anymore. I love y'all, man. I'll see you soon.